Hey, this is Peyton Brown. My overall philosophy on tech and media is extremely positive. The society that we live in, these kids, these students, they're growing up in a tech society where everything they've learned thus far has been technology involved. I mean, even if you look around, even the small children, they can't talk, they already know how to access and play on iPads and iPhones. So they're going to have this throughout their entire life. So you can never start really teaching them because it's going to be beneficial. Technology is going to be beneficial for them throughout their lives and their careers. Using technology also allows the teachers to better gauge the students with immediate feedback. So before, if you gave a student a book and tell them to read the chapter, answer the 5 questions at the end, you don't have that immediate feedback to go back and teach them that maybe that same day. So this was my first year teaching U.S. history, 8th grade. A lot of times at the end of the section, we might play a Quizlet, or I'm sorry, quizzes or Kahoot, where I have questions on there for them. It's like a game. They can race to see who can get the most questions in the amount of time. But as they're doing that, I can go back and kind of look at the analytics of it and see, what students are missing the questions. I can go through as a class what percentage missed number 4, number 5, and that same day I can go back and answer those questions and make sure the students understand. So it's more immediate feedback for me, and also the kids love it. It's kind of competitive. I can have prizes for whoever wins, so they really enjoy that use of technology. And also, the technology use helps students' ability to study more proficiently or efficiently. Before, you go through the book, make a study guide with the class. They have a piece of paper with some of the questions and answers. Students would not spend time looking at that in their downtime. So now we can go through, make an interactive study guide as a class together, or I can do it on my own time and give it to them. Or maybe they watch a video, they have questions after the video. They have different hyperlinks they click on during the study guide that I make them. And over my year, I have little experience, but over the year I did it, I could see growth in test scores when I would make these for them. They would seem to spend more time studying. In the end, it would just give them a better grasp on the overall knowledge. Like I said, it led to better test scores and their understanding of the material. Also, going back to HyperDocs, I would make them HyperDoc for each section where they go through all the questions or all the instructions had hyperlinks embedded in them. So if they didn't understand, they could click on a hyperlink. It would take them straight for that question. There would be information, and the answer ultimately would be in that article. So it kind of helped them, give them a research and help them learn how to filter through information to find answers. They seem to really enjoy those as well with the HyperDocs, with the hyperlinks embedded in them. One thing that I think a lot of people don't overlook is tech also allows the more introverted students to shine in the class. So a lot of times my students that were really shy would never get in front of the class, never raise their hand and speak in front of the class. Maybe if I had a Google Doc or something that I shared with the class with questions, I'd have it up on the board and I'd say, someone answer number 2. And that introverted student may never raise their hand or come up and answer it, but they'll type in the answer that they know. So it helped them shine and show their knowledge. And before technology use, if I didn't have the doc, they would not do that. So like I said, I think it really helps introverted students shine more as well. And the last points I'm going to hit on, with the use of technology, students learn to utilize research, which is going to help them throughout their entire career, through high school, college, even into their careers. They can never start too early to learn how to research, but I usually go over that with my kids and try to teach them, reputable sources versus sources that you need to stay away from that are unreputable. And after they learn how to utilize research, I can more include that into my lesson plans, where a lot of times they can have a question. I'll tell them to do 10 minutes of research during this time. And by the end of the 10 minutes, they don't need my answer anymore. They found the answer. So the use of research, technology, media, it's the future. It's going to help the kids, and I can not say any more positive things about it. Thanks.